Hey man, what's up? Let's talk cardio, man. Let's talk cardio. Mom, baby, mom, them cardio, them questions. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I am here. It is time for MBE question and answer. You got cardio questions? I may have answers. A lot of things jumping off in cardio industry. A lot of manufacturers coming out with new stuff. Have y'all seen our new Mojo? With the Arcadians, with the W surround, they changed the mojo from the surround they had with the big surround on it, and they changed it to that accordion surround, uh, which is a lot. Some manufacturers have used. Uh, Alpine pioneered it. Now I believe now Memphis has one. I think, oh yeah, the Southern Auto U65, U6.5 dropped today. It has an accordion surround. They got their own little take on it. Everybody got their own little take on stuff. Who was that? That ND dial? What was that? You see that guy ND dial? I think that's, oh yeah? I thought it was a porn star.
No.
You gotta be careful. I'll block you now.
I know. It's me.
It's you.
It's me, baby. I
Because
should have said
sometimes you
something.
see in comments, uh,
Hello.
Marcus Claiborne. He says sounding great. Update. This is what I get. This is what I get from my people comment from my
Mm-hmm.
boxes. See this? Y'all see that? Thumbs up. Sounding great. Update. Because I didn't know. Once I give him this box and it's gone, so I think Marcus Claiborne, what Marcus Claiborne is experiencing right now, them G7s them broke in. I think he had about 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm finna tell him they broke in, huh? They breaking in good, ain't they? Breaking in good, ain't they? Yeah. I'm gonna get back to y'all. So anyway, y'all got some comments, man. What's going on with the M4? Still breaking them in. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Gotta get my tires changed in the morning. Instead of going out to shop early in the morning. Kind of give me a break midday. Start these two. Got two more back there. Finish this box here, which is I'm painting the inside. You're gonna see this box. I just showed y'all uh, the. What do y'all think about the plexiglass window box I did for George Martinez? Any comments on that, baby? But this one is almost the same design. It's a little bigger. The windows in the same spot.
It's a minor delay
What's the minor delay?
on my ear.
Yeah, the windows are in the same spot. It's still the circular windows, sub up top, port in the middle. So when people say, "Man, let me see the design," that really gets me when people say, "See the design," because it's a speaker box. You either gonna have, and these are all the designs they are, especially with two subs. Sub up, port back. Sub up, port left or right. Sub, port sub, or flip it over, sub port. That's it, man. That is it. When they be talking about see design, I be like, what, y'all building a house? What are you talking about? How many designs you think you gonna get out of two speakers? And no matter how you do it, wherever the speaker's at, the port's gonna be perpendicular to it. If it's on the side, if this is a box, the subs are always going, your ports are always gonna be perpendicular to the subs, 90 degrees. Ain't a whole lot you can do there. What could you put the MB logo? You could put the MB logo in the window. If I put the MB logo in the window, somebody try to call me. That's why I use the other phone. Oh no, this is somebody else. This is my boy. My boy. I want a live feed right now. Can't answer it right now. Yeah. I want a live feed. He have to call back. It's a friend of mine, man. Doing a little stretch. Uh, he'll call back. Probably need me to send him something. Now, okay, question. Yes, a lot of component speakers use component speakers? Use the Arcadians around? What you talking about, Arcadian? What you talking about? What is Arcadians around? Oh, is it too much? Nah, it's not too much. Oh, that's what Miles say. Yeah, you could put a limb below. I could put the logo in the window, but then that's going to interfere with you seeing the speakers. And the whole point of you putting plexiglass in there is not to see my logo. I ain't really trying to promote myself too much. Straight up. I'm going to promote myself just with the box, period. The output of the box is still the main thing with me. Making sure you got enough airspace for the subs you want to run. That's my goal. Performance first. It just so happened now. I said, well, okay, if they want a window and they willing to take a circular design, I'll do that. So I want to take so much wood out of the box. I'm trying to keep the integrity of the box up so we can keep the resonance down. Some people even order he called them concrete bunker boxes. They want everything double layered. It costs expensive. Now those are good. Concrete bunker boxes look good for windows because everywhere else it's always. When I put a window there, it's gonna be pretty thick. You're gonna have it at least an inch and a half thick right there where that window's at for sure. For screw depth, make sure I can put and tighten it down as tight as possible because if there's any kind of leak, you're gonna lose output. Oh, that's very good. Any more questions? Now it's not too much. For a G body, for a body trunk, or even harder, for a G body truck, if I went with two G78s, can you make a box that will fit correctly in that size trunk? I want people thinking it's 15s. Whole lot of time is whole time is 2/8. Yeah. I don't understand what you mean fit that trunk. If you want a particular shape, I don't know what you're talking about. I believe you can put a rectangular box inside there with two G7. If they think it's 15s in the G body trunk, y'all into that. Wah, 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 wah. That's all y'all. That's all you gonna get with the G body, straight up. A whole lot of trunk rather. They gonna always think of something big in there anyway. So, ah, you know, I'm not gonna say it's gonna sound like 215s because I know if I do a 215 build, 2H ain't gonna get it. 210, I love doing them G7s, but if I put two G510s in, G7s ain't gonna get it. They not gonna get it, man. Corn airs came, man. But the DC audio is making me rethink that. But I'm talking about that G5 performance level is there. So that G510 will crush them G7-8s, even though they cost more. Respect. I like your knowledge and make it plain explanation. Try to keep it simple. Meaning, is there enough airspace to get the H to do what they need to do? In a G-body trunk? Hell yeah. You said two, didn't you? Yeah, what kind of G-body you got? Yeah, you can put a dead person in there. What you mean? You can climb in there. Yeah, playroom in there. Cool, I'm going to get with you soon. Are you in Atlanta? Yeah, I'm in Atlanta. I'm in the AT. In the AT. Outside the AT. We out living in Atlanta, man. Any more questions? Any more questions? I'm here. Q&A. Might be slow today. But I had a very eventful day today. Man, I'm tired. Gotta get back on this box. Paint the inside of it white. A little tired too, man. I need some questions, man. Y'all need some questions. Y'all gonna have some here, man. I don't get too many questions in. They got 22 minutes to keep me here. I might mess around and fall asleep on y'all. How about that? Hmm? What can we talk about, man, in these 30 minutes while I'm waiting for people to chime in? I know some people waiting for this. Ain't got a question. I have the what's it say? Do you do Harley Enclosures? I don't believe him. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just take your money. You ain't getting no base on no Harley, man. You do some amazing high people here. You ain't getting no base on the Harley. I hear people say they putting subwoofers in bags facing down. I heard them. In my opinion, every manufacturer is doing just trying to take. You think and you want to put a subwoofer in there, and they gonna sell it to you. And if you like how it sound, I can't argue that. I don't like how motorcycle bass. I don't. I be telling man, you loud. You ain't got no bass at all. I don't give a damn who built the box. I ain't with it. So no, I don't do Harley Enclosure. The Solo X is blowing up already. It should be. What's the outback got for a 93 Eldorado convertible? I don't know, bro. Can't answer that question. What speaker do you recommend for highs? I know you mostly deal with subwoofers, but I say, what's your favorite 6x9 speaker? Don't have one. I can't answer that about no mids and highs. That's preference takes. I just pretty much stay with Right now I'm running DD. They sound good to me. Before that, it was Infinity. I do like my B2 Audio 8, RF 8. So this is listening taste. Don't worry about what I think is my favorite. Mids and highs. I don't even need word. I'm just giving my opinion. I still need to decide and run what you're gonna run. MDF boxes can run the screws directly into the box to hold speaker in place with your wood box. MDF boxes can run the screws directly into the box to hold a speaker in place with your wood box. But I have the pre-drill screw holds to avoid splitting wood. And what screws do you recommend? MDF boxes can run the screws directly into the box to hold the speaker in place with your wood box. But I have to are you saying like your wood? What screws do you recommend? I use wood screws. I don't think they make MDF screws. So I don't make boxes out of MDF that I can help it. I ship wood boxes. So I use wood screws. MDF is wood glue and sawdust. You need to keep going till you find something that you're comfortable with. Are focal subs good? If focal subs good, I don't know if you're asking that question trying to be funny. If you're into sound quality, yes. Yeah. If you're into sound quality, yeah. Very, 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 very good. Are your eights broke in? No, I don't think the M4s are broke in yet. Mm-mm. Still taking them through their paces. I don't think they broke in yet. They loud. I think tomorrow they're gonna hit a 139 point something. The other day they did a what did I say, 139.8, 138.2, 138.7. Now I think tomorrow they're gonna do a 139. They getting there. Cause the price, what price is crazy? Justin Walker. Are your eights broken in on a DC M48? You say the price is crazy? What price is he talking about? Are you saying the price is crazy on the D4? What that's the M4? What is it? 320? What's crazy about $320 for a DC Auto M4? That should be about focal. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you're looking for major output, they not getting a subwoofer for that. They getting a subwoofer for sound quality. Try wood screws with your Terry. Try wood screw inserts with your machine screw. Use for my wood inserts with machine screws. If you do that, then don't you gotta use a washer or something? I really overcomplicate. Just get a coarse grain screw and screw the subwoofer in. Come with a gasket. Now you taking that stuff in and out, you out using wood screws. Have you seen a new sun? Yeah, I was just telling us about a new sundown U6.5. Yeah, I did see it. I saw it on Facebook. And it has the same basket as the RDS Audio 6.5. But it has, I guess, I'm pretty sure it has Sunday Audio and Jacob's take on it. But that basket's been out since. It's an open source basket. He probably gonna tell y'all that it's an open source design. So don't think that basket is new. That's the same basket on the RDS Audio 6.5. What he got to do is his motor structure and his saw parts and that surround. I was intrigued by it. Nice little price point too, 169. I might get it. I might get it just to see. I got the box built for my M6.5, and whenever I can get around, man, is that a 6.5 over there too? Yeah, I got two. I got a box. Man, that's a big old woofer. Both them jokers hefty, ain't it? So that we'll test it. We'll see what it's like. We'll see what it's like. Any more questions? Sundown U6.5. I'm interested in that accordion surround because everybody keeps shrinking the cone. I'm just interested in that. Everybody keeps shrinking the cone. Even this new M4, the cone got smaller. I was told by a manufacturer, and he said he's not gonna do it. It's just the trend that people want these days. Put a big motor structure on it, whether it's strong or not, and make the surround fat and round. They get burnt out on it. They love the lows. Then they start realizing one other thing. Man, this thing ain't playing high. It's not as musical as I thought it was. Because there's some songs where it don't be no bass at all. So I ain't a fan of the big surround. Let me see. Any more comments? Is there any difference when people mount subs where the magnet is inside the box versus reverse where the magnet is outside the box? If your box is too small, per se like point 0.2 or point 0.2, you could take the point 0.2 or point 0.1. You could take the sub out the box. I'm real sleepy for some reason. Am I that tired?
They've been a long day.
Hmm? It's been a long day. I've been stressed out today. I can't wait to get off, take me a shower, and relax, and then come back out here and mess with this again. Yeah. Okay. When they take the subwoofer out the box, they say, man, the bass got deeper. The reason why the bass got deeper is because the box got bigger by probably point 0.1 or point 0.2. Box got deeper because now the box got bigger, the port tune lower. Issue is how far did it go down based on displacement of the sub? Now your port area could start chuffing, or you could start having loading problems because since your port area changed, when you took the displacement of the sub out the box and the box got bigger. Did my port area increase? No, your port area actually got smaller. You take the subwoofer out the box, your port area got smaller because the box got bigger. It got smaller, so you got tune a little bit lower. But then it get depending on what volume you use. If you use 12 square inches per cube on that particular box, and then you take the speaker out, now you got less than 12 inches. You definitely gonna get chuffing. But I say you use 16, 18, or whatever it is, and you take the speaker out and reverse bound it. The box got bigger. Port area probably gonna drop down to whatever it dropped down, but you still greater than 12 square inches. So they can have its pros and its cons. Okay, Mike, did you see the 2J audio hit 150 under 30 hertz? Is it even possible? I seen that a long time ago. There's a guy named, I think his name is Pure Sheets. We had a big argument about it. And people said, man, you think, well, I want you to call, all I asked them was call J Audio. Ask them what they think about it. Because what I know about them subwoofers, they don't take no more than 500 watts. Maybe 750. 1,000 watts per and 150 dB, I believe it, like 25 hertz or something like that. This man doing what, baby, you look crazy. This man doing what Ace Man scores that people can't do with 12s.
Yeah.
Yeah, he taking even less cone area and going lower than what I go with at 30 hertz. So is it possible? I never did believe it. I wasn't there. People get mad at me. It was like, man, you saying this? How am I hating? I wasn't there. I find it for that sub, for that particular sub to have that much power. I think he had it on a 3K, tar amps, and they real sensitive subs. Them subwoofers got 3-ohm voice cords. You like you can take 2 of them right down to 1 ohm. You get 2 of them jokers, 3-ohm voice cord. How you getting a 1 ohm load? And doing 150 dB at 20 hertz, 20 something like that. That's amazing. If I'll get heard it in person, I say, hey, he did it. At this point, but yeah, I've seen the video. We had some words about it a long time ago on the channel. Long time ago, man. I just called J Audio and asked them if they think you can take 2 of them and do 150 dB. Yeah, on music too. It wasn't important now. It wasn't a port score. He said he doing this on music with 2 8s. Way back, 150 with 2 8s. Boy, he killing it. If he doing it, he doing it. Call Kicker. Well, Kicker had something. Now Kicker ain't. Now I know ain't no. I know Kicker ain't did no. Kicker did it with them two. They doing it too. 150s. Good lord. If they doing 150 with Ace, man, there's gonna be some mad jokers in car audio. 150 with Ace, and people buying $800-900 12s and putting 10K and all that power to it. I remember it's all on the box. That joke, that got some secret sauce. You need to get the box from him. I don't see his power. You need to get one from him. 150 dB with 2 8s, man. And people out here buying ZV6s and what's the other sub they got out here? Nightshades and Scarf VXFs and DD 9512s. And they spend buku money. And you come along and spend $1,200 on a $200 amp, $269 tar amp, and doing a 150 at 20 and some hertz. I don't know. Actually, some of the big boys is possible. I ain't a big boy. I ain't an SPL chasing. No, I'm just happy with my little 280. I'm doing 140 at 30 hertz. I'm good with that. You know, ask one of them big boys if that's possible. I don't know. I can't answer the question, but I've seen videos out there. Question on 3: how would you wire it to home for 3/8? You gonna low on you gonna get it 2.67 if you use D4, and if you use D2, you ain't gonna get that. I don't know, depending on what ohm loads you got. I heard the W surround I heard is more accurate. There you go. See, that's what I don't do. You talking about you heard. Who you heard it from? Have you heard it? See, I ain't heard it yet, so my jury's out. Y'all know I ain't a fan of eliminating cone for a soft material. That's just not my take. My solar air box is en route. What are the, I believe my Q class was 2.25. So then this right. It's 6 Qs. It's 6 Qs, man. That's space you can fit in there. 6 Qs. Call kicker. What's your price on a DB Drive G7X? They are $499. That's the price. 12K on the Solo X before. 12K on the Solo X before it popped. 12K on the Solo X before it popped. That man said 12K on a woofer rated 2,000 watt. He put 12K on it before it popped.
Not so much.
I'm like saying, why would you put 12K on the Solo X? I just want to know. They tell you the woofer's rated 2. Let's say they lied and they're doing 4,000. Why you put 12K on it? I'm just you take the show. Big D put 12K on it before it popped. Oh, that's the video where he said he was testing it. And it took all that power and then it popped. Well, that's pretty good, ain't it? 12K. I'm not into building subwoofers. Y'all not gonna see me show you how much power. I'm not into that. I'm in the output. Two different schools of thoughts, man. It's cardio, you got SPL guys, high frequency, 45, 50, 65. Throw as much power as you can, how loud you get. I'm not interested. In burp scores and how loud you can get above 35 hertz. I ain't interested. Means nothing to me. I'm gonna buy this subwoofer and throw 6 times rated power to it pop. I'm gonna spend $699 and then buy this big amp and throw all this power to it pop so I can tell people, hey man, I blew up a Solo X. I put 12K to it. You did, man. You spent $700 for a sub? Heck yeah. And then I put it so I can blow it up. What? What? Stop. I bought 4,800 seat enclosure from you, and that motherfucker, and woo, I didn't mean to say that, Lord. Excuse me. I see this slip. I see this slip. And that MF bat, I have a Sundown E series in it. I'm looking to upgrade. What other sub can I put in it? E series. Stamp back cut out. I don't remember. I have to look and see what the box volume is because different subwoofers require different port areas. They all look the same. So my truck box is the same. Why you say that? The sub's gonna face forward. That's the design. Sub face forward, port to the side. You ain't get nothing else from me with the truck box. You port to the side, the passenger side, or port to the side, driver side. That's all you'll get from me. The port area on these boxes ain't all the same. Some bigger, some smaller, depending on the sub. So with the E series, that's a strong sub. You want to look for something like DB Drive G2. I don't know. You trying to step up an entry? I don't know, cause that's the stamp basket. That cutout is real small. And then you talking about in Sundown, the E series, they one of the top best in I don't know how you upgrade. You need to upgrade the motor. I think you need to get a stronger motor. But since you already bought the box, I can't really tell you. I can't really tell you that. I can't really say. Can't tell you. I really can't answer that question. You probably need to get you because the E series ain't an E. I think it's EW6 now. That sub is as good as some people intermediate level subs. So I think you need to change subs. And if you change subs, the displacement in a bigger 8, like a Super 8, trying to put in that same box ain't gonna work because it take 2 of them subs to equal 1 Super 8 in displacement. Yeah. And how many clean wires would you reckon you heard from a few blocks in the O2? How many clean watts would you recommend? Look at it. Now here we go, D. How many clean watts armies would you recommend to be heard from a few blocks in the O2 Trailblazer? None one of them questions I can't answer. See, we ain't gonna get into these hypotheticals, man. I can't tell you. I don't know what your idea. What's a block? What's a block? Is it 200 feet, 300 feet, 500 feet, 1,000 feet? How would I know? And then you say O2 Trailblazer. What kind of box you gonna use? Are you using 4th order, 6th order? But it's a whole lot. So we're not gonna get no hypothetical. I need to ask questions I can answer. I don't know. I can't answer that question. I'm not gonna do no lying, and I don't do that. Not gonna happen, man. Only boo boo the fool. Yeah, he's only boo boo. When people buy Enclosure and sell with you, do you ship it installed? No, I do not ship subs inside the box. The box will be fine if it get punctured, hurt. Sometimes people pay for extra. They pay to make sure if the box get damaged, they get their money back. Like they have UPS wrapping. Cost them more, but they want to make sure they get it more. They paying for the shipping. You paying for the shipping. You paying me to build your box, get the material to build your box. You paying for the shipping. It's not safe for me to put subs in the box because the sub's soft. So when I put the subs inside the box and then take it down to UPS or FedEx, the people on the back of the UPS trailer unloading, and the people unloading the box and loading the vehicle on the FedEx or whoever, these people here are not, what can I say? They are not what? What are they not, baby?
They don't handle your products with care.
Yeah, they don't handle your products with care. We got these people here. We got to get 2,000. We got to get this trailer unloaded in 45 minutes. You think when they get to your box with the subs in it? Oh, let me take my time. Nah, it could go down, get dropped, or something sharp could hit the subs right at that spot in the box where they at. The box would have been fine. The soft part of that sub gonna get punctured. So I don't never ship them separate. I always ship. People buy stuff for me, and I ship the subs. Sometimes, like the G South, when the subs come in, I ship them out to you. I got some people that give me some slips, some subs I ship out today from Digital Designs and DB. Yeah, Digital Design and DB. When I get out my live, I start sending them out because they got these subs. We ain't got to the box yet, but the subs is en route. Okay. He said it was a rookie mistake. I think he was setting up the recon video probably. Big D. Now let me tell you something. Sometimes the blog of Big D, they send people stuff like that. He might have been asked to do that with Big D. So let me not still think I ain't bashing Big D. I'm saying it because I got a lot of respect for the man. You know I do. We are bloggers. I'm a blogger of some merit, arguably, and Big D is a blogger as well. Big D got a strong relationship with Kicker. I have a strong relationship with Kicker. They might have asked Big D, hey man, as an outside influencer, outside blogger, G seen this send all that power to it. Because that's what he does on this channel. That's never been done on my channel. They know I'm not interested in that, so they're not. And they wanted to see. Because when Kicker partnered with me, Big D, and I don't think they partnered with him as far as letting him sell the product. I don't know. He may be a dealer as well because Big D has a good relationship with Kicker like I have a good relationship with Kicker. All right? So they might ask him to do that so y'all can see. Because if Kicker do it, y'all going to say, oh, man, they ain't probably. See, what I do, I like Kicker because I run Kicker. I have ran Kicker and used them. I like their products. I've tried to talk people to selling some of their other, their entry level products. I don't believe that's gonna be loud enough because you keep following the bandwagon. So everybody teach their own. So he might have been asked to do that. And that's why he did it. But if it did take 12K before it popped, that is impressive. I don't suggest that y'all go get a Solo X and put 3 times, 4 times rated power. And I'm pretty sure Big D probably said that too. Cause he's a very smart man. He probably said, hey, look, man, yeah, it did it, but don't go out there and do this. I'm gonna let you into SPL and you really finna see how loud you can get with one, and that's what you do for it's your fun and that's your hobby. But for daily listeners, man, don't go get these cause it took a 2K, 12K, so now I'm gonna put 2 of them on 8K. Or no, 2 of them on 10K. Why? Well, it took K, one took 12. So no, don't do that. Oh, I second Brandon's question. What's Brandon's question? Let me see. What's it gonna be? Do you still have your dog? No, I got rid of that joke. Growled my son. I almost killed him. What is your favorite tune in the box? Whatever the music person listens to, my favorite tune is 33 because the music I listen to is hip
You
hop
didn't
and
say you
R&B.
killed him. Make sure you make that clear because it
Good.
kind of sound
I
like.
said I like to kill them.
Oh, I just want to make it clear. That's all.
Just make it clear.
Yeah.
Because it's in America.
Exactly.
These jokes might try to take me to court.
Yeah.
Can I say it? Them Democrats, well, he said he killed a dog. Did he say he killed a dog? Indict him. Man, get out of here. Get your butt out of here. I worked there at UPS 20 plus some odd years ago. Fact. Yeah, they I need a clean forerunner, bro. I need a clean forerunner box. If you need a box, you'd have got at me. Y'all don't need no box. When y'all ask me for a box up here, y'all want no box. I just want people to read it and see your name. Can I pay for a box spec and I build it? I don't sell designs, man. If you want designs, I suggest you try Drew Jones, Bassaholic Productions. I like his work. You can build it for yourself. You want to be DIY and build your own box? No problem. Ask Drew Jones to give you design, and he use his port area and he build your box, and they'll work and they'll perform. MB don't sell designs. Ain't nobody out there got the MB design unless they got the box. First time trying to understand this SPL DB rating thing. If you're not in the SPL, what you mean you trying to understand? You trying to get into the SPL crowd? If you are, this is not the channel for you. If you're in the chasing numbers, I'll tell you right now, this ain't the channel for you. You're wasting your time right here. Also, when you have a lot of subscribers, you can put 12,000 watts on Solar, and then people click on it, and the video makes enough money to buy a recon, and then got a point there as a YouTuber. I will say that, but I don't think because Big D always out trying to put out good information, and I'm pretty sure so in that video he said, "Do not do this. This is just what we're going to see." And most likely he was asked to do it as a third party. But you don't have to do that. He would set him the recon vid, which is a good idea. Because a lot of people didn't see them. That recon with Solo X's, no glue needed. And did they pioneer that? No. I love Kicker, but they did not pioneer that. Image Dynamics pioneered that. And they went defunct because they couldn't get their marketing where it needed to be. Make good subs, but couldn't get people to know they had it, and so they got sold, they got bought. I'm from the Caribbean, that's why I asked. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. But yeah, Drew Jones still design. You like the Quantum Audio 4,000 watt 12? Never used it, but I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna shock y'all. Quantum Audio got an 8, and I had it on this channel that will shock the mess out you. In fact, I might contact my DB drives. Hey man, say, how much of them Quantum and send them out? Quantum Audio got a 8 that I had on this channel. Go back on the channel, look at my videos. It's an 8, a Quantum Audio 8. That joker got down. It said 3,000 watts, 15 watts RMS. That joker got down. They ain't got down. Let me see. In fact, let me see something. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. I like how he did that. Oh, look at this. This, my boy, Paulie. Y'all see that? Paulie Joseph. Let me see, make sure y'all can see that. Paulie Joseph sent me some pics of his Bobby Gately Relentless, I believe, inside my downfire box for his center console. They look nice. They look nice. Yeah, nice. Look nice. Look nice. They do. Okay. Okay, I'm running. Okay, there you go. That I'm currently running a Kicker 500.1 Q comp. I need to write that down. Comp Q R. I got my pen, baby. Uh, I didn't write down this start. I'm getting the age. I think about stuff. I got to write it down. I'll forget. I'm currently running a Kicker 501 Kim QR 501 seal box. No, you unhappy. Do you have a box and speaker combo that can offer? He said you got 500 watts in a sealed box. No, you unhappy unless you play a number rock and roll. Do you have a hot box and speaker combo that you offer, or should I keep this sub and just purchase the box from you? Well, you put it in a box from me, you're going to get a ported box from me if you listen. What kind of music you listen to? Message me and let's talk if you're serious. But if you're unhappy because it's in the sealed box, just you can let somebody talk. Man, sealed box going to give you the best sound overall. And now you got it and you realize he told you that because that's what he liked. And now you listen to it and you don't like it. Like when I suggest people get a ported box, that's because what I like. Some people don't like the ported box sound. It's true. But it's obvious you don't like the sealed box sounds. You talking to a ported box guy. So give me message me. We'll talk, man. Message me. We'll go from there. What's the best batteries in your opinion? Thanks for all your knowledge. Best batteries, in my opinion, you wake in tomorrow, not yesterday. At one time, AGMs were the best battery, and that's what I currently run. Lithium technology has write this down. Lithium technology has has about the quantum audio 8-inch. Yeah, they got two quantum audio 8. No, they got a hypnotic 8. And I'm gonna look at that hypnotic too. Hypnotic 8. I'm gonna get both of them covered. Cause I'm a DB drive dealer, so I can get them all. And we'll let y'all see that. And you open a lot of eyes in the Caribbean. Man, they hate on gately boxes. I don't know why they hate on gately boxes. I don't even know. I don't know. People hate on what they hate, man. You see, Bobby ain't paying attention. People are people. They hate on MBE boxes and keep it moving. I think Bobby Gately doing good. What you think, baby? He doing good? He doing good to me. He doing good to me. Where can I put some good music where I won't have to deal with the copyright issue? I'm coming soon. Now, you're going to deal with that copyright issue. You're going to deal with that copyright issue. Ain't no good music without a copyright issue. I'm just telling you, point blank, period. That's why you don't ever see me, man, play the YouTube music. For what? Ain't nobody riding around listening to no YouTube music. I ain't saying I just take the copyright issue. I don't make no money off the channel. People say, man, you get, this channel, the money they pay, the AI ain't paying me nothing. It says nothing, okay? So when I make videos with current music, sometimes I get hit with, sometimes I don't. I don't be caring. I want y'all to hear how the sub sound on current relevant music that most people have probably heard. Me playing something that ain't nobody heard and somebody, yeah, this subwoofer doing good. You're like, man, that's how we know. I know it is the bass note ain't hitting on nothing. So I like to hear songs that people know drop. And I just take the copyright issue, and it's because it's my box that you're going to hear anyway. And the subwoofer that we showing at the time, I just take the hit. Really don't care. My shoulder getting hurt right now. And I think YouTube, they don't give me, and all the copyright issue is this. I don't get no money from it. I don't get the 6 cent, the 0.006 cent that I get per view, or 0.06 cent I get per view. I don't get that. The person who the song belongs to get it. So be it. Who cares? Let them get the money. I'm gonna talk about this subwoofer, what it sounds like, what I feel. People the Trey Love, people always hate on stuff they can't afford. People can't afford some of my bosses. Man, I had one guy, man, you want too much. Who you think you are? MBE. Myron Beck. That was my mama's name. That's who I am. That's my name, who I think I am. Well, one dude asked, can we,
you think you are?
Yeah, who else who I'm supposed to think of? Boo Boo the Fool? Oh, yeah, let me build it for you for $100. No. No. Who do you think you are to ask me? Who I'm supposed to condescend? You on the box, I'm supposed to just, yeah, man, let me in. That was eating, Shaka. Let me be, man, come on, man. When you go to a box build, I want you to understand something. Or you when you build a subwoofer. When people say J audio is too overpriced, first question you ask the person when they say it don't cost that it is too overpriced, ask them, do you own a subwoofer company? And if they say, no, I don't own a subwoofer company. So you don't own one, but you telling me you don't own one, you don't make one, but you telling me this brand is overpriced. They giving you something that you want, that you looking for, because you want a subwoofer. And you don't know how to make one. So that means you got to pay whatever they want you to pay for theirs. If you don't want to pay it, don't say it's overpriced, say it's out my budget. I can respect that. Because everybody got a budget what they're going to pay for. Everything. I got a budget I'm going to pay for a lot. There's some things I'm only going to pay a certain price for. That's my budget for that. I think this item is worth that. So when you listen to people's opinions, man, that's overpriced. You listen to his opinion of what something costs. And then you need to ask him, well, can you do it? If you can't do it, then you paying them for their time and the fact that you don't know how to do it, and here it is. Readily available. Other than that, that's why I tell you, this ain't the budget channel, man. Don't. Copyright strike, even if you use your youth ministry music radio. Yes, you just can't use relevant music. You gotta use this. I ain't using no YouTube music. I'm just not. Nah, ain't about riding around no YouTube. I had tried that. Some of them hidden, and some of them didn't, man. Doing a concert. Oh man, he's cut. Where can I get? Okay, here we go. Okay? Doing a console in a 2000 Ram pickup 4-door, not mega, probably 225 2007 Ram pickup. Oh yeah, you hit. Fire the subs and port forward. Fire the subs and port back. For what? He doing? Oh, he doing a console in a 2007 Ram. Okay. Fire the subs and port forward. Fire the subs and port back. Probably two. Fire the subs and port. How you gonna fire them for? You gonna have the box high here, ain't you? Gonna have to fire them subs either down or up and the port back on the center console boxes. That's it. Word sport. That he don't get the box. I believe in what you're doing. You open all the eyes. Okay. Brad, I want to buy one of the new Solex 12. Reason I asked about what's a loud dB at 30 hertz, I want to know if it makes sense spending kicker price or I might get some louder for the same price or less. I think you need to go to Solo X. Because here you go, something louder for the same price or less. When people tell you don't get something louder, how do you know? For less. How do you know? I think you should go with the kicker. Do you have anyone in Atlanta that you recommend folks go to get everything wired up after getting the box for you? Also, what do you recommend a G7? G7 amp. Run their G7 amp for that. Boy, I'm getting money. I can't spend no, what is that? $5 a pound? Man, oh y'all be, man, I appreciate it though. But let me get back to this question. Kicker would do, he said, what a kicker do, when they tune the 30, the only way to get from is ask my friends if I use their music. Have you heard the DB Drive G712 and so what do you think? No, but I've been on the box for a G715. Vincent Powell, would you please come get this box so you can do what you need to do with it so you can bring it back so I can finish this thing? Would you please come get this box, man? I know you watch. But the other brands that would do loud at 30 hertz, then I would buy. But if there's other brands that would be loud at 33 hertz, then I would buy otherwise. Brandon Muhammad, your question, I want to buy a kicker. It's my brand. But if there's other subs that would be loud dB at 30 hertz, then it's all in your box and the power you apply, bro. They don't ever, this sub. If somebody tell you this sub is going to be loud at a certain frequency, you need to run from him. Okay? If it do, yeah, man, this sub is going to be the loudest at 36, 35 hertz. This idiot don't know. This is Boo Boo the Fool you talking to. This is another Boo Boo the Fool. Run from him. Run from him. It's all in the box, the power applied. The Kicker Solo X is the top. Look, it has all the performance features of all your favorite subwoofers is out there. Whether you know them on Facebook or you know them from history. Kicker do what it do. I back it. Buy the sub. Get you a box built by me or whoever you want to get the built box for. Run it correctly. Don't Don't chuck off the port. Don't chuck off the sub. Don't buy a kick of Solo X and put in a 2 cube box when they tell you to start at 3. Don't use 12 squares as a port area when they're telling you use 16 or more. Put it inside, put it inside the correct box, port correct board, give it good clean power, and compete, bro. And stop letting people tell you, hey man, this sub was loud and this sub was how the when I tell you the king, what I say the kings, the eights, they separate themselves from others. But I've always tell you, they ain't none of them twice loud as the other one. It's a small contingent of them that are noticeably louder overall, not in no particular frequency, overall than the rest. They separate themselves from the pack. Shall I name them? And this is just an example because it applies to 8s and it applies to 12s, 10s, 15s as well. Shall I name them? Digital Designs, 2508, DB Drive G7, Rampage, B2 Audio Rampage, Sundown X8 V3, Toro Force Force 8. Toro Force 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Them 5 right there. The DCM4 soon to join. Soon to join. Soon to join, in my opinion. He ain't got the 140 at 30 yet, but he's soon to join. What I mean by that, from all the subwoofers I done heard a lot. A lot of these entry-level subs y'all want me to hear, I've already heard them. I know what they can do. For instance, people say, man, how you feel about the silver all high Q8? It's a good 8. Is it gonna get in the king status? No. But it's a good 8. It sounds good for what it is. In the performance level, it's it. It ain't getting in these big, but it ain't getting in the G7 and the DB Drive business. It's just not. It ain't gonna get in that Rampage business. It's just not. It doesn't have the cutout. It don't have the force. It's not geared for that. There is no best subwoofer. It's all about performance level. That Solo X can perform with any of them. It's what you gonna do with it in your box builder. What are your goals with it? What box are you gonna put in? How are you gonna use it? This particular woofer gonna sound better than 33 than another. Man, run from Boo Boo the Fool. Well, I keep giving y'all a whole lot of stuff. For those who are an enemy, it's well worth it. Thank you, Zach, man. I'm getting the Kicker Q class to put in the Cadillac. See, I'm thinking one sub with your box should be good enough. What's your thought? Yeah, that's cool enough for a Cadillac CT. 112 be cool. That'd be cool with that. Then when I'm on my second Enclosure with MB. Appreciate it, man. MB, my business etiquette. Good Lord Almighty. They say I ain't got no business etiquette because I'm too real. I tell you, you got 13 minutes. I know that. I'm gonna get out of here and give me something to eat. Hey, MB, since the DD28 surround spotter changed it, and did all the specs change and all they uploading and they updating the 1506? The 1506 will get an on-class spotter too. I don't think it's gonna get that surround yet. Did we talk about that? Is the 1506 getting a new surround? I believe it is. It's gonna get the new surround. My bad. It's going. That's my sister. Tell them on the phone. Hey, yeah, it's going to get the new surround. Yeah, it's going to get the new. Well, you had to walk them 15 around that door, man. Do you see? Look at that chi hanging out there, girl. Huh? Hey, I believe it is going to be ironclad spotter, but not right now. I believe it is. They are. Blake might come on in and answer that, but I think the 1506 is going to get it as well. And yes, if they change the spider and the iron, and the specs did change, they should list them here shortly. The FS probably, for sure, the FS is going to rise because now it can take considerably more power. That iron claws, man, I'm impressed. I just sent mine back in today. I sent mine back in today to get redone because me and Josh got to talking yesterday. So y'all gonna see them here in a minute because we finna see when they come back just what they score now. But then I gotta break it back in. Right now we mess with the M4 for a while. M4 is gonna be in there for a while. I gotta give them gotta see what they hit, and if they hit, I might take them out. Or I might see how much further we gotta go. Now, whenever I review a subwoofer, y'all, it's not just 1, 2 unboxing, free air, and then let y'all hear it. I know it takes time for these Super 8s. It takes time for these jokers to break in. You gotta give them time. Good, clean power. Let them get used to the box. They gotta get used to Leviathan. Leviathan ain't nothing to play with. That's 3 cubes for 2 8s with my secret port area. Woo! Ain't nothing to play with. I noticed that every day when I first put somebody in Leviathan, they sound okay. And it's like the woofer got to get used to it. But once they get used to it and I get to understand what it can and cannot do, I'm pretty much able then to pick out the song that's gonna bring it to 140. The DC audio is on track. He ain't failed yet, cause I know where he at, what he want. Oh, whoa! Blake already answered the 1506 with the Enclosures in production, baby. So I'm finna hold up, hey baby, can you reach that? Can you reach that, boo? No, I got come on a minute. So I'm finna send two of my 1506s back to. I'm finna send them all back. I gotta get that new Enclosure. I got a new. Hey, I talked to Josh today, man. Josh is so happy that more people find out about DD because he got a new problem. Now they can't keep stuff on the shelf because they starting to see about that DD sound. That DD sound ain't nothing to play with. Like you got to say before I change my that DD sound ain't nothing to with at all. Period. They gonna get in your business. So I stamped that. I said that DD stuff ain't nothing to play with. I don't care what y'all see me pulling out that truck. Boy, that DD stuff ain't nothing to play with, shorty. That DB drive stuff ain't nothing to play with either, boy. What I stamp is what it is, shorty. What it is. Meaning that we can compete with anybody. Huh? But a lot of people starting to find out about them DDs, boy. They ain't nothing to play with, boy. Okay. Okay. I have a 2013 Corolla. What do you think would be loud on 1200 watt amp? One 2508 or two 608s? The two 608s, Kona is king. Blake answered that. The two 608 Kona is king. Because after 1200 watts on a 12508, you're only moving 38 square inches of cone. You're gonna move 62 with the 2.8s on the same power. You're gonna move more air. And then if you put biggest box, you're gonna put the 2508 in. What's this guy's question? That's a good question. Giovanni Rodriguez. If you put the 2508 in a 1.25 box, which is the best box for you, whoever you had the box build is, either me or anybody else, you could put the 608s in a 1.5 box. Both of them can play in 0.75 or even a cube. So your box is gonna be bigger. Your cube, which means your port's gonna be bigger. So you got more cone moving, and the port's a little bit bigger. More of a radiating surface and packing the air. I would take the 2.8 608s against 12508. Well, what if you supercharge it? I'm still gonna take the 2608s, 25. It might sound like the 25.8 is keeping up to your human ear, but if you was to meter it, all factors being equal, and I built both boxes, I take them 608s and get at them. I'm gonna get at them. Now 2-on-2, it's gonna be embarrassing for the 2608s. 2-on-2. Now with that being said, the 20 he ain't gonna be drowned out by him. He ain't gonna be drowned out. But oh boy, hey, look at it. Look at Mike say the fabled Leviathan. Y'all know what that Leviathan do, baby. They do. You see that? You know what that Leviathan do for sure. Y'all see that in real live, real time. Ain't no spikes or nothing. Now MB show you in real time. He gonna when he hit the 140, he gonna get out the truck and let you see the sub that did it, show you where everything is, and you gonna know he did that in real time. I might start doing the 140 live. Once they hit the 140 from the thumb, then we gonna do it live so y'all can see we doing it at 6 o'clock live. The boy gonna hit it shortly. Within the next, it should be another week. Today he ain't really get stretched. I gave him a little rest today. Cause I look at these subwoofers like athletes. This is DC Audio's 8-inch athlete. So you send him over here to Mayweather Senior, and I teach him how to get in that ring. How to get in there in that Leviathan. That Leviathan. Everybody can't get in that Leviathan though, boy.
They send them to the camp.
They send it to the camp.
Boot camp.
They send the boot camp. Some of them ain't gonna send their here. They gonna talk bad. They ain't gonna send their here. Jacob mad at me for what I said about him and DD, but I guarantee that he be here. I can guarantee you. I might buy myself, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, because he want to shut me up. That's just how we doing cardio, man. Hey, he gonna be known. Now I'm probably gonna call and reach out and say, hey man, y'all still upset with me? What's the ticket for me for two of these X8 V4s or Nightshade for the channel? And then I'm probably gonna hear a little slag, woo, this, that, another. Yeah, we got you, MB. That boom. We never gonna review. I know they gonna. I know it ain't gonna be a slouch. But I'm independent, bro. I'm independent. Ain't nobody control me. Nobody control this mouth right here. I'm gonna tell you what's real, what I think. So I'm waiting. This X8 6.5, I ain't even gonna contact them on that. I'm gonna get that joke. I ain't gonna get that joke. I'm gonna see how mad they is when the X8 V4 and the Nightshade drop. I'm gonna see. They might make me full. I'm gonna pay full price for the 6.5 because yeah, I'm interested in myself. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that on because it just dropped today. I know Jonathan Price got them, so I've been getting because I'm interested. I'm interested. I don't like the accordion surround. I won't wish they would just everybody would just stay with the cone, but I'm trying to dictate the mark on that, but nobody's really paying attention. Y'all keep wanting to have more. I wanted to stretch out, even if my hand getting smaller. Whereas I want to hit you with the full brunt of this fist. You know what I mean? Cone it, man. Kuwana low. DD says X Max is peak 20. I thought it's 800 watts. Mm-hmm. Look, man, Native Warrior. DD is like you gotta go DD, boy, to experience DD. That's why they have such a lowest fan base. Same thing with it's almost like on the same thing with people how people feel about Native Warrior. I'm talking to you when people talk about the Sundown. They say they got loyal fans. I'm a loyal fan of the Sundown XAB3. I just know there's other woofers that have reached that pinnacle. It's time for him to bring something else out. So once you experience it, you'll know why people say what they say about DD. Like people say about it. You got to experience it. Don't go by what somebody else tell you. Get your money right. If you can't afford it off the rip, if you feel like it's a little bit more, then say get your money right. Experience it for yourself. Don't go with nobody else telling you. Even if you listen to me, what I'm telling you is worth it. It's worth the price. It's like nothing out there on the market. Huh? They do what they do, man. One thing I can say about any brands that I back that I put in that king status, one thing I say about any brands I back that I put in that king status. Okay, would 4DD audio 50 on 610 sound better than 2.8 and the truck setup? Yes, in my opinion, I already said that. One thing I say about the woofers I back, especially them kings, they all can wreck with each other. It's gonna always come down to box and plow. Native Warrior, I'm talking to you. It's all gonna come down to box and plow. Of the kings, they all can wreck. They can all wreck. Wreck is an urban technology terminology that we use, urban jargon that we use in the hood. Wreck means we used to call, tussling, scrapping, people's been fighting. We call that wreck. Recreation. Man, they can get y'all a little recreation. That's what's going on with them kings, man. Wreck. You get in them kings, they can fight each other. They all have attained a certain goal in my vehicle, but you can put them in fourth order, sixth orders, different vehicle applications going to make them do different things. That's why there's no perfect subwoofer. You see Ronnie Smith taking 6.5 and doing 150s. Doing 146s on music with that special box that he got, that cipher box inside his application is crazy. I think he's still doing 145 in that Jeep. So when I give something to King, it means that, hey, it's a contender. This athlete will do it. DD258 is an athlete. He will do it. We call it chunk or chunky. Y'all call it chunky. It's the same thing. They chunk, man. Yeah, no perfect woofer for sure. But there's some burners out there. Yeah, there's some garbage out there now. There's some garbage out there. There's some guys out there but you can pretty much look at the price and tell you some garbage. And then I'm on my channel, especially when you come to look at these 8s, you know what to look for. You know, okay. Because not every time you want a Super 8. Sometimes, you buy a vehicle or install or whatever, or have your money go, I'm not finna pay that much money. Some people, I ain't finna pay no $500 for no 8. I ain't putting no $500 for no 12. Good, don't do it, bro. Don't get mad at somebody else because they do it, though. You ain't give me the money. There ain't nobody give you the money. Spend your money where it's at. Spend your money what you want to afford. My son went and got him an F-150 Platinum. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. Get what you want. Some people like Reebok, some people like Nike. I like Nike. I don't like Reebok. Okay. Any thoughts on my question? What is your question, Vismos 14? Let me see if I can find your question. Let me see if I can find. I hope you answered it recently. I ain't got to go too far up here. Visit Mars 14. You see his question, baby? Visit Mars. Just say any thoughts on my question. Visit Mars 15. Visit Mars 15. Ask it again, man, 'cause I showed on.
Vilma's 14?
Oh, here, he paid. He paid. That's right. Visma's. MB, what do you think of 315 square inches support area for 418 whooper with with okay. Okay, now he asking me let's see what he got going on here. 315 is quarter area for 418-inch woofers. Vismas, what 418-inch woofers? Hold on, let me get back to this. Okay, he got, remember this number, baby, 27.9, 28 square feet. Ain't nothing. 28 net divided by 315. 28.
Divided by 315.
No, 315 divided by 28. Woo, heck no. Is that an aerial port? Hell no. What 18s you gonna put? You got 11 inches per cube. That needs to be an aerial port, Vismas. Let me ask you a question. Is that an aerial port? Let me hold on. I'm gonna get back to the rest of y'all. Vismas, because he shot me this this from Liv. Vismas 14. Come on. Is that an aerial port? If that ain't an aerial port, hell no. Not for no 418. What's your goal? You trying to throw 100,000 watts of power? That's a square port? No. Let me get sure I get it right. Vismas 14. You said 315 square inches of port area in a 28 net cube box. Right? That's on the what subs are they? I need to know what subs are they, because I want to know why you doing this. And if that's a slot port, I would say no. But what are your goals with these 418? Are you just burping them? If you just burping looking for an SPL scope, this is not a channel for you. I don't know how to answer your question. But if you playing music with it, no. No. Unless it's an area port. Yeah, that's right. That's right. DC level 4. No. No. You playing music? No. No. 315 divided by 27.9 is 28 square feet. That's not enough port area. If I already have a D at 19, should I get it supercharged to go to 19 for loads on the 4th? When you go up, you're gonna get more motor force. Should I go? I don't know. You need to decide that for yourself. That's not a question I can ask. Supercharged doesn't make it handle more power. It makes the motor stronger. So is it gonna be equivalent of a 9918? Close. Close. The motor it's gonna be kind of close. So your performance will improve over a non-supercharged in the fourth in that fourth order. But if you just switching the subs out, I wouldn't do that. That fourth order, if the fourth order is really designed to perform the way it's supposed to, you finna put a whole nother sub in there. I think Drew Jones would tell you, nah, you don't just pop them in and out. People do it all the time. You might luck up, you may not. But you might want to graph that out, have somebody grab that out for you to see. I don't know who built your fourth order, if you did it for yourself. What's your thoughts on JP audio amps? Are they any good? Never ran any JP audio amps, so I ain't got no thought on it. I only like amps with dampening factors listed, though. If you ain't got no dampening factor listed, I ain't gonna run it. What's your opinion on 2 separate enclosures in one box versus one large box with no divider on 2 12s? Makes no difference. Makes no difference. People say, man, if I got 2 speakers, I want each of their own separate chambers. Like it's gonna make a difference to the output. If the box is right and built to specs, it's not gonna matter if you put in a single change or a divided change. That's just a matter of opinion. And my opinion is it don't matter. Okay. Okay, any more questions? Do you think switching from 2 DB drive G515s to 2 Scarvy would be a good choice? Hell no. Boy, excuse me, Lord. He said switching from 2 DB drive G5 with ceramic motors in ceramic top plates, and I know from being on this side of the industry, I know where that made it. I know where that motor come from. I know who else used them motors too. I know who they pattern themselves after, who they trying to become like. You gonna go from sugar? Can I say the word?
Doo-doo.
You gonna go from sugar to doo doo. You ain't even got this. They ain't even. They not even remotely the same power performance level. You want to compare that G? You want to treat that Scott VXL? Compare that to something like a G2 sub, maybe G2. When you get to that G5 level, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. No sub, yeah. No, that ain't. Whoever doing that gonna get over. Gonna get over. Switching from there, your box ain't tuned to 32. You think that them scars gonna get lower? Um, Mr. Gang, at a not the hey, Mr. Gang, he answered your question. A 990 will be louder than the supercharged 95, assuming that you got enough power for it. Rule of thumb is that if you are climbing more than 5K per woofer, you want to go up to a 99. There you go, straight from DD, the intern. Drew did my fourth, but thanks for the info. Drew did your fourth. If Drew did your fourth, then you go back and ask him, man. Yeah, if Drew did your fourth, or ask him, cause he Drew ain't listen, man. Drew Jones is not one of those uh, guys that you see on Facebook and they design the pretty enclosures. They got the software and they be part of these intricate shapes and bracing and all that stuff. Be looking amazing. And I look at it, Bobby said the same thing one time we talking on the phone. That mess look amazing. It ain't gonna work. You just get your ported box. This here's amazing. I ain't called no names. So don't say I know some ain't gonna like it, but I don't care. But what I do know about Drew, because I done built some of his products before over the years. Not, yeah, over the years. I think even once this past 2 years, got some of his schematics and I built the box. Uh, Now, here's one of them big bills. I don't do those, but he sent me schematics. I think Drew drew him a 212 box. And she was on point. I can see how it gonna work because port air and everything is right. But I know with him, not only he got expensive experience and he likes what he does, because all he I think he builds every now and then, but most part he just designs. And he started this trend, like I'm building this box builder, and now everybody's not the manufacturers, but some people, which is cool. Which is cool. There's nothing wrong with you starting your own channel and that's cool. And promoting your product and your brand. Cool. Hey man, it's 360 million people in America. You need to do it. I need to cut this off. But Drew, I know, not only does he have expensive experience, he is not just, he modeling out to see what they're gonna do in your vehicle. So when you just switch sub like that, if it don't work, don't fault Drew, fault yourself. I remember this cost, and don't take shortcuts. Wait till he can get to you. Cause you can turn around and put that same, you can put that 99 inside that 90 and it can mess it up. And then you go, oh, his fourth order wrong. And you keep leaving out the part that you switch subs. They all look the same, they don't all perform the same. What size airport would be best for two DD608? Depending on what box you're using. What size depending on what size box you put them in. What do you consider your king sub? I don't know if it was asked. My favorite sub is the DD2508 and DB Drive G7. And then my Rampages. I got about 5 or 6 of them that I feel contenders with all. They're kings. There is no number one overall, and they're all contenders. What's your background? How did you get into box building? Were you a woodworker before? Did you used to install? I used to install back in the 90s. I used to install back in the 90s, high five buys here in Atlanta, Georgia. Now I just build boxes. And I was building boxes in 2013, 14, built so many of them. People like him. So you know, it just my name start ringing in small circles, and I just put on YouTube channel, and my name still ringing because I stick to what works. Okay, now I've been here a hour and 10 minutes. What Rob said? What's up, MB and Vanna? And
Hello.
Rob been with us for a long time. Rob been with us since I was 1,800 subscribers. Yeah. Uh, Peace. See y'all tomorrow. Live question and A. I should have a video release of the new score for the DCM4. It should be close to that 140, so y'all can see it's doing it. He drops it. I just got here. uh, what else? And we'll go from there. I got some other things I'm doing in the background with some boxes so we can hear a couple of things like the Sound 5.8, the Mats 8. But remember, my first goal, I get time to get answer these questions and release a video, but my first goal is get the boxes out, these customers done paid. So that's what my number one thing is. Peace. Y'all, at the end of the day, it's MB. Please listen responsibly. Listen to what's coming in your ears, because it's shaping your outlook on life. Please listen responsibly. Peace.